And like I've been posting a lot of videos. I believe a lot of you actually saw my videos before, right, on the Instagram talking about weight loss and so on. And this topic, right, when I talk about weight loss mistakes, right, the video about weight loss mistakes tend to have more people want to view it, more views than usual, right, other than the exercise videos. So that's why, okay, maybe this is a popular topic and I believe a lot of people want to know about it. So that's why today we're going to share about it, right? Is that okay? Right? If you are ready, can you press 2222 for me? Can or not? Let's have some interaction. Okay. So when we have more interaction, then I know what you want, and then I can share more about it. Okay. Right. And if you have any questions along the way, right, you can always type it down in the chat. Then later on we can answer that as well. All right. Okay. Good. Let's go. Okay. So first thing, okay, the top 10, So this one, right, is very common one. In my videos, this is the first point that I always talk about, avoiding favorite food. Okay, so we live in Malaysia, and of course, some of you guys I think come from Singapore. We live in a very country, okay, that has so much nice food. Okay, sometimes our debates is always about food also. Okay, so and recently we have Hari Raya and so on, right? So how many of you guys actually like went for a Hari Raya celebration? Maybe you visited someone else's open house, or maybe you have cooked some Hari Raya food, or even you have tapao, tapao some Hari Raya food. If you have, maybe you can type a yes there in the chat. Okay, so I find that this is sometimes, right, people want to start to lose weight, right? Then they start to avoid something like maybe I'm going to avoid the desserts. Normally I like to eat fried food, so I'm going to avoid fried food and so on. So of course, there's no wrong about it, right? Of course, you want to cut down the fried food, those processed food, unhealthy food, maybe too much sugar, too much oil. Okay, you want to cut down. Okay, wow, everyone haven't eat lemang. Must eat lah, right? Okay, so not many chance we get to eat lemang also, right? But you can see one thing, right? If we totally avoid it, right? So that actually cause an issue as well, right? Because I believe a lot of you guys are like faced before craving issue. I want to eat this, I want to eat that. So and I believe most of you guys are not new in losing weight, okay? Because I believe you have tried some method before, unless you are just like 18 years old, 19 years, maybe you haven't tried before, but those that we have been living in Malaysia for some time, we have definitely tried to lose it before. Okay, so avoiding favorite food is not to say it's a bad strategy, but it's not a long-term strategy. So that's why we want to try to, not to avoid, but to really control the portion, right? Instead of totally avoiding. Okay, because if we avoid, normally it will become like this. Okay, so you start to eat a lot. Have you seen people like, they restrict themselves, okay? Restrict themselves for like a period of time, 2 months, 3 months, then suddenly after that, they keep on eating already. Okay, Anastasia, okay, I want to lose 10 kg. Okay, later we can answer that. Okay, at the end of this session, we are going to share a little bit about what you can do actually to lose weight. Okay, right. Second thing, it's very common as well. Restricting, this is not like, I avoid my favorite food and so on, but this is more like, okay, not going to eat sugar. I'm not gonna eat carbs. Have you seen people like that? Right? If you have seen people like that, press 111 for me. Right? Because this is very common. I have clients that last time they say, I'm gonna go zero sugar. And in fact, there are even social media trend. You go to TikTok, go to Instagram, right? Then you say, 14 days no sugar challenge. Have you seen it before? Right? So again, it's not to say that if you stop sugar or you stop carbs, you definitely will lose weight. You definitely your health will improve also. But the thing is always like, how can we sustain it? Okay, so in the even if you Google, right, there's always have the good food and the bad food, right? That is very typical, which of course is a good reference, but sometimes we must be very aware, right? It's not like it's always in moderation. It's not to say that, okay, the bad guys means you totally don't eat it. Because sometimes we really want to eat, right? Sometimes we really want to enjoy. So we want to try to like have a balance of between healthy and enjoy, right? So a rule of thumb that I always tell my clients okay, if you are some of them, right? So 80% you stick healthy, but 20% you want to enjoy, right? For example, right? Maybe you want to eat fried chicken. Oh, I really like fried chicken. Not me lah. My clients, okay? So like some clients they really like fried chicken, right? So how to eat? Then, okay, you want to portion, right? So at least 80% of your plate, you have a good vegetable, you have healthy protein. Then at the end, maybe you eat one small drumstick, fried drumstick, like that. Okay, so you can always manage like that, right? Because sometimes, right, if you restrict too much, you end up like people like this, okay, craving issue. Because Janice, right, is our friend from Singapore, right? Last time, right, she tried so many methods to lose weight, okay, but the one problem is the craving issue. So means that whenever she lose weight, she do a program, she can lose weight, right? But after lose weight, then the craving come back, then the weight go back up again. So up down, up down, up down. So when she even want to do a program with us, right, then she also like very doubtful. It's like, oh, I've tried so many things already. Then it's the same lah, right? Maybe you have this kind of feeling before, right? It's like, oh, I've done so many things already. Doesn't work one. I give up already. Okay, but actually, what we did, right, is more like focusing on the craving issue, right? And if you know the right method, right, it's like having boosting certain nutrition, certain nutrients to the body, right? And of course, using some technique lah, right, to curb the craving, then everything will be okay already, one. Okay, so that's why you see she actually lost like what 30 kg already, Okay, third thing, skipping meal. Okay, a lot of people also have this problem one. Okay, so I've heard before, especially I see a lot of younger crowd, I for me maybe out there different crowd have different preference. Okay, but skipping meal is like, okay, I don't eat breakfast or I don't eat dinner. Any one of you have done this before? If you have done this before, can you press 333 for me? Right? If you have done skipping meal before, I want to lose weight, I want to cut down calories, so I skip one meal can already. Instead of eating 3 meals, I eat 2 meals. Okay? I got 333. Not 111. All right. So, but this is normally how we feel. Of course, you can cut 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, right? But the problem is cutting meals actually can cut a lot of calorie. It's correct one in terms of calorie. But the thing is, but you are also cutting your nutrients level as well. So do you know, right? People actually who successfully lose weight, okay, successfully lose weight, a little bit small the words, okay, successfully lose weight 10% of their body weight through crash diet or like they skip meals or maybe they go through like very low calorie, right? So if they stop the program, if they stop skipping meal, they eat back normal, they will gain back all the weight one. Okay, most people, and in fact, sometimes even gain more than usual. You know why? Because when we cut down the nutrients level, right, we are actually cutting, we are cutting the food, we are cutting down the nutrients level. And we're cutting down the nutrients level, right? So your body, not enough nutrients to sustain your energy level, sustain your activity level, right? So end up, right, the body will slow down the metabolism and end up overall your metabolism is slow already. So you damage the metabolism in some ways. Okay, so that's why from that damage, right? So next time you eat back a little bit, wow, gain back all the way, even easier than last time, right? Because the metabolism already damaged. Okay, so very careful. Okay, can you guys follow so far and understand? We still got 7 more to go. Is that okay? Right? Okay, so if you have done that one, okay, if I go through the 10, if you see, oh, this is the one that I do, okay, you say yes, yes there, okay, right? So number 4, exercise, okay, not to say exercise no good, okay, but over reliance on exercise, right? So this is very important. Of course, I post a lot of exercise video and so on, right? And this is one of the famous video. Okay, probably you have seen it before, right? But the thing is, you must always remember, we cannot out train a poor diet. Okay, because you see, if you simply eat maybe fried chicken and so on, one KFC, okay, not to villainize KFC, it's just one example, later people take photo and tell me, oh, you say KFC is better, okay, later KFC sue me, no lah, okay, just an example, all right, so, okay, but you see, one meal, 1,000 calorie, but you want to burn it off, for 40 minutes only burn 400 calorie, so how? So you now need to do how many? Three times, 40 times 3, 120 minutes, right? Or 2 hours plus of cycling. Okay, but how much we can do, right? And sometimes you eat the snacks, potato chips, you don't eat just one, you eat many, many, right? So it's very hard one. So that's why sometimes it's better to control in terms of your diet part, right? So it's like, okay, instead of eating so much, maybe I can cut half can or not, right? Eat more veggie. You don't want to eat the fries, you choose something lah, right? Something like that. You just cut a little bit, actually save you 400 calories already. All right? Okay? And sometimes the worst part is when you do tabata, so this is a joke, okay? But some people become dabata already, right? So it's like they exercise too much, then end up injury. Like sometimes some people do cycling a lot, right? They do 100 km, 200. Of course, if you're healthy, then no problem. But some people do so much until, the joint got problem already. Okay? Or maybe they do some sports, do too extreme, then injure some of the muscle, pull some of the muscle. Then end up they don't exercise, right? For maybe need to rest for 2 months, 3 months. And that's the time they gain so much weight because already over rely on exercise to burn off. Okay, so that's why like this is our friend also, right? Last time, because of one injury, he always cycling. The time do the, go into the mountain biking. Okay, so of course it's very fun, right? But one injury, he cannot do anything already. Go hospital. I remember last time because I know him personally, Casey. So I need to wrap the elbow and so on, cannot exercise. Then he gain weight. Okay. But the best part is, weight loss, right? Is 80% diet and nutrition, 20% is exercise. So means that even if you unable to exercise, because sometimes we are busy or maybe got injury or maybe just lazy, right? We are human, there are always downtime. Okay, it's totally fine, right? So, but when we have downtime, that time, you focus on your diet, actually still can lose weight. Okay, right? So these are some of the tips and tricks. Okay, number 5. This one, if today you want to lose weight, you go and Google. This will come out already. Okay, what kind of diet? Not to say all these diet are no good. Okay, keto diet actually still okay. Right? Eating diet still okay. Right? But some others like potato diet, only eat potato for 5 days. That one try not to do that. Okay, water diet, detox diet. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but you want to have the knowledge, Like keto diet, normally people do for like if they have serious health issues. Even doctors, sometimes they will ask them to do keto style one. Okay, keto style means you do high fat diet, right? Okay, not to say it's a bad thing, but it's to say that you actually don't need all this very restrictive diet to actually lose weight. Okay, because sometimes we don't know, we don't have the full knowledge. I do half like that. The danger about knowledge is that you know full knowledge to do it is okay, right? You totally don't know, also never mind. But the thing is, some people they know half, they don't know half. So they know the good part. Wow, okay, this diet very good. I can lose it. But they don't know what is the downside or what is the things that need to be aware of, right? So end up, I have one friend that actually do keto diet last time. Sendiri do lah, they do himself, right? And look at Google, got a lot of people say, do this. Of course, he lost a lot of weight, right? He lost so much weight, post in social media, so many comments, likes, and shares, and so on, right? Very proud, but silently, okay, PM me, private message me, hey, Daniel, cholesterol issue, now very high, cholesterol very high. How to fix? Okay, so that's why it's very important, right? Fat diet means fashion diet. Sometimes it's just a trend only, right? After a while, no more already. Then the people talk about other diet already. Okay, right? So this is something to be aware of. Okay, so far can follow. If can follow, press 1111 can. Okay, if you got question, you can always ask. Okay, no problem one. Okay, so next one, quick fix. This one, I think not many people will do, but I just want to put it here to let you know that there are really such a thing one. Okay, so if the person like really go until like 150 kg, 200 kg, right? I got one last time. I got one friend, really 150 kg, stand on my scale, right? My scale limit is only 150. Stand on my scale, error is right, error. Okay, so means too serious already, and she's still unwilling to really make changes in her diet, right? So she actually go for this. Okay, this is like a balloon technique. They put a balloon in the stomach, right? Okay, so that it block off part of the stomach, so you cannot eat so much. Or some people even more serious, they want to do permanently remove part of the stomach. You see this part, they cut it off, so it becomes so small, right? Of course, you will eat less one, but the thing is, my friend actually did this, cut this off. So nowadays, she said, if she eat a little bit more rice, I will vomit already. One. Wow, very charming. Okay, so try not to go until this stage. Unless really like, wow, a lot of medical issues already. Okay, then no choice, they have to. You try to avoid. Or some people do this. But this one is very common in like Western country. Okay, here, seldom. Okay, so I seldom heard about it, right? But this is liposuction. Basically, try not to do it also. Okay, because these are what you call quick fix. Quick fix means that it's like, of course, you take out the fat already, but does it fix your health issue, right? Does it really fix your lifestyle habits? Because to lose weight properly is about changing your lifestyle habits. Because if after they take out all the fat, you still didn't take care, you still will gain back the weight, and then you still need to do again, right? Then there's no point, right? And in fact, my friend that did this surgery, end up the doctor said, okay, so starting from today, remember you need to eat healthy also, right? It's like same what, before she lose weight, before she do the surgery, to lose weight is to eat healthy. But after that, they cut off this part already. The doctor also say you need to eat healthy. So what's the difference? It's still back to the lifestyle habit, correct? Okay, so it's very important to understand that actually just fix your lifestyle habit, then done already lah, right? Okay, so and of course 7 is sleeping pills or supplements from unknown source. Okay, here not to say supplements are not good, right? Okay, supplements are important element, but not to be reliant on it. Means that you are not like, oh, totally depend on supplements. So because sometimes we also in our program, we also give certain supplements as well. But with the knowledge of, I want to change my lifestyle, I want to change my eating habits, my nutrition level, but just that in my diet, maybe still certain nutritional gap is still lacking, maybe lack of protein, lack of fiber. Okay, then you can supplement with a proper supplementation, but not from unreliable source, like for example, from Facebook ads, okay? Right? A lot of Facebook ads, like randomly pop out and you see the brand, don't know what brand, okay? Right? There are a lot of brands, even, and this one normally what happens, like my mom, dad, they look at the Facebook, then they will randomly, oh, see, what this one, reduce leg pain, and then go and buy, those, please don't buy, right? Sometimes it can cause more harm, a lot of side effect, right? And of course, sleeping pills, we try not to eat also, because out there, okay, sleeping pills and supplements might not be the same thing. Okay, some sleeping pills, they have certain stimulant inside, certain chemicals inside, that help you to lose weight faster, something like that one. Okay, but some people actually end up with a lot of side effects. So must be very careful. Okay, must be always be. So this one actually we check, right, from Forbes Health. So means it has certain reliability. So they actually say that, okay, weight loss supplements, what are the stuff? So here, of course, big brands, very important, reliable brands. Of course, make sure it's really natural ingredients. And of course, no chemicals, harmful chemicals that's inside, right? And most important is that focus on being health, okay? Not like a quick fix to, okay, burn off your fat faster, that kind, try not to use those, but focus on those that really boost your health. For example, protein intake. I believe a lot of people take protein powder also, right? Because in our diet, really, carbs is too much already. Okay, we need to, but protein is too little. Okay, so that's why I need to boost up protein. Fiber also, actually in our Malaysian diet, not much veggie one. You see, you go and eat char kway teow, no veggie there. Right? Okay, maybe got tauge lah. You go and eat chicken rice, maybe got few timun only. You eat nasi lemak, maybe also timun also, right? Okay, not much, right? Unless you add your own veggie and so on. We do have some of our friends that are doing a program, right? They actually bring a veggie pot. Okay, they always like before going, they go out and eat one. They go and eat outside one. But the thing is, they'll boil like a in a glass container. They put a lot of veggie inside, so you bring out lah, right? So before you eat all the random food out there, you eat your veggie first, right? Then healthy mah, right? You see, John also got veggie pot. Okay, so can do veggie pot, right? So quite creative. I feel like quite creative, and it's not even my idea. Like I see some of the clients, oh wow, like that also can very creative. Okay, so I also learn. So next time can bring veggie pot out. Because it's not so hard to actually boil a pot of veggie and then just bring out lah. Put a glass container, okay one, right? You can even boil multiple different kind of veggie all together. I just boil only. I don't need to be very complicated lah, right? So you boil, it's easy ma. Okay, so by some of the supplements that they actually written down here: protein, fiber, B complex, prebiotic, probiotic, omegas. So these are actually even not for weight loss, you still need anyway, right? So these are the supplements that are very good lah. Okay, right? So number 8, this one is a little bit interesting one. Okay, so it's the guilt, right? This is something I always want to tell people. Sometimes, right? Some people they eat a cheat meal, right? Okay, but of course, to us, I always tell my clients, don't say it's cheat meal, say it's reward meal. Make it more positive, kind of. Okay, so when you want to reward yourself, you want to eat some nice food after maybe like you have been controlling and eating healthy, right? Then you want to eat some nice food, okay, but it's like you don't need to compensate it, right? Because you see, this sentence, I ate a big meal today. Tomorrow, I'm going to skip my breakfast. Okay? So this is like you feel guilty, so you want to compensate. I want to eat cake, so I'm going to exercise later to burn it off. This is one of my friends always say like that. So I always tell her, actually, don't eat lah, right? Because, no one meal can make you lose weight, and no one meal can make you gain weight also. Can understand? This is a very Chinese translation thing. Okay, so means that is one meal cannot make you gain weight one, right? You go and enjoy one meal, it's okay one, right? So you take it as a reward for yourself. It's like, okay, I did well already, I've been eating healthy. Okay, why not I just enjoy it rather than feeling guilty about it? Because feeling guilty is no good, right? Stress for your body also. And if your body is stressed, right, you don't lose it also. Okay, the more guilty you have, the harder for you to lose it also. So if you really want to enjoy, you really enjoy it. Understand? Okay, so this is, I feel it's a very important mindset to take it not so stressful. A lot of people when they do weight loss, they so stressed. Then end up never lose it also. Okay, because stress also make you hard to lose it. So, and thinking that eat protein will make you fat. Probably those people who like join our program already won't have this problem, okay? Because you're going to eat so much protein. But out there, a lot of people ask me, hey, I eat more protein later, I get fat, Have you heard about this sentence before? If you have, press 222, okay? Right? So this is a very common thing, okay? So, but I just want to share with you how important is protein, okay? If you see, right, our whole body, 80% is water, right? But you know, the remaining 20%, majority, probably 19 point something something percent is protein. So protein is a major component of the whole body. So it means that your skin, your muscle, your hormones, your enzymes, your even saliva lah, your everything your hair, nail, everything is protein. Okay, it's like a building block of your whole body. So and that's why, right? If you eat less protein, all the function, especially like your metabolism, will be affected. Okay, and you know by eating protein, right, you actually burn more. This is what you call the higher thermic effect of food. Okay, thermic effect of food basically means that it's like you eat something, how much your body actually use the energy to digest the food. Because normally, as we all know, right, it's like normally protein is harder to digest. You eat meat, then it takes longer to digest, right? 4 hours like that. So it has a higher thermic effect of food. Means that if you consume protein, maybe like consume 10 calorie, 100 calorie of protein, 30% is actually burned off already because the body needs 30% of the energy to digest the protein. Okay, so good. Understand, huh? So of course, to help build and recover the muscle. Okay, very important to help the metabolism, and of course, control cravings as well. Okay, and if you imagine, if today you eat maybe two big piece of chicken breast already, actually, you won't be eating any other things already. You will feel like, oh, so full already. Or maybe you eat eggs. Okay, how many eggs do you eat per day? Okay, can you guys tell me how many, like maximum, how many eggs you eat per day? Can you type it in the chat? How many eggs do you eat? Oh, 4 eggs. Oh, very, very good. 4 eggs. 3 to 5. Okay, 2 eggs. All right. One telur separuh masak. Okay, very specific, very good. Okay, so you can see, a lot of people are worried that, hey, eggs later give me cholesterol and so on. All right, so actually, inside eggs, the cholesterol is actually quite good cholesterol. But of course, if you already have high cholesterol issue, then you need to be aware. But if you're healthy, actually, it's okay one. Right? So sometimes, like for myself, sometimes I eat 6 eggs, like one shot. Okay, eat 6 eggs. I just put the pan, 6 eggs down. Okay, cook the whole thing. Right? I'm lazy. I lazy to one by one cook. So put in the pan, 6, straight away. Okay, that's for me. So actually, it's okay one, right? But the thing why I talking about eggs, right? So imagine if today you already eat 6 eggs, do you think you want to eat other things? You full already. You understand? Especially hard-boiled egg. Sometimes eat until third egg, maybe you don't want to eat other things already. So that's why protein actually help us to control craving. Not just make us full, but actually it actually controls the hormone. There are actually two hormones, the leptin and ghrelin hormone, but this one today we don't delve deep into it. These two hormones that actually help to control the cravings one. Protein intake will suppress it. Then okay already, no more craving. All right. So, and lastly, using willpower to lose it. Okay. So you can see, every time people PM me asking me, how to lose it, how to lose it. I ask them, what is the challenge? They will say, last time I exercised, then I stopped halfway already. Last time I tried to do this, I started to try to eat clean, and after that I didn't do it already, right? Because a lot of people always use willpower to lose it. Okay, so this is something, not to say it's no good. Of course, certain level of discipline is important and so on. But sometimes we don't need to be this body, right? Okay, right? Some people like this kind of body, but most people don't need this body. Maybe you just want to be healthy only, right? Okay, so that's why, right? It's not easy also because you see our enemy very strong. Have you seen this four very powerful enemy in the world? A lot of enemy. Okay, so it's not easy also, right? Because so much temptation, and when we use too much of restriction to ourselves, we actually will break down, right? Crash and burn. then end up you just gain back all the weight, right? So that's why, 5 ways stress actually make your fat loss harder. Because when you have stress, right, everything will mess up the whole thing. Okay, maybe you want to eat more food, you got more craving. So try not to stress yourself so much. Okay, a lot of people fail in their weight loss. Normally it's because they stress so much. Okay, they might take it easy, relax, and then take it longer. Sometimes some people they set the goal too high. Like, I want to lose, definitely want to lose 10 kg in 2 months, right? It's not to say impossible. It can be done, right? But the thing is that sometimes it makes it too stressful. So you need to always monitor whether you can take the stress or not. If not, actually 1 month losing 1-2 kg is still okay one. You know that, right? In fact, people who lose 1 to 2 kg per month in long term, they can actually sustain the weight much better one. All right, okay. But not to say people who lose weight fast cannot sustain can one. Okay, it depends on their stress level and intensity level. Okay, what they can take it. So you must be very ask deeper to yourself, what kind of speed or what kind of stress level I can take, or what kind of discipline level you can take, right? You feel that you are someone that like, I'm so busy with life already, no time to really take good care of your health and so on, then really find, then take it, yes, it's not about the scale, but more about the building muscle. Yeah, yes, that is correct as well. Okay, right? So there are other metrics as well, lah. Okay, so willpower. This question, out there, right? There are two methods to lose it also. Okay, we call it active method and passive method. So active method means that, okay, I got an intense exercise, I kind of eat less, I'm gonna avoid certain food and control, I tahan, right? So I find that a lot of people use this method to lose weight, but actually there are other ways that you focus on training the body to be able to lose weight by itself, and in long term you can do better. Means you actually focus on your metabolism, focus on your body's ability to handle the calorie. Okay, those are actually even more important. Okay, so do you want to learn or not? Right, more passive method to lose it. Right, you want to learn? Can you press 333 for me? Right. Okay. Just now I see some people say how to lose 10 kg. Who say? Let me see. I know someone say one, Anastasia, say that, I want to lose 10 kg. Okay, so you eat less, you avoid food, you also can lose it. You exercise intensely, very intensely, also can lose it one. But the thing is that when you stop, how? Okay, so but if you build out the passive method, right, then you can actually lose it better. Okay, and today I'm going to share a little bit of what method do we use. Right, just a very short ending, right? So that you know that how you can actually lose it better. Okay. So if there's a method to lose it more automatically, make the body automatically lose it even better, right? Okay. So first thing I want to share with you this thing, the power of gut microbiome, which is your bacteria in the stomach. Okay. So there was this research that say that there was this identical twin, right? So there's this identical twin. So one fat and one slim one, right? Then DNA is same, but how come one fat and one slim? So the scientists, right, actually analyze their gut bacteria. So they take out the gut bacteria, right, and put into a bunch of mouse, okay, a lot of mouse there. So those mouse that actually have the slim bacteria actually stay slim. Okay, there's no issue. But the thing is, those mouse that receive the fat bacteria actually gain weight, right? Even though they are actually eating the same diet, which is low fat and high fiber. Means that the mouse is actually eating healthy diet, but still gain weight. Okay, this is one of the research in the early stage. The people started to trigger this gut health and weight loss relationship. Okay, and nowadays more and more people researching into it, and in fact, like we have shared with a doctor, the gastrointestinal doctor. So he also say, wow, last time, 3 years ago, I already go for doctor's conference. They are already talking about this gut health thing already, right? So this is the the upcoming important topic already, right? Because they realize that every single human being, if you are fat, you have different gut bacteria. If you are slim, you have different gut bacteria. You have high cholesterol, you have diabetes, you have different health issues, you have different gut bacteria. Even people who are depressed and not depressed also got different gut bacteria. So it means that by changing, by resetting the gut bacteria, right, you can actually regain a lot of health, right? And why is that so? Because you see, gut health is related to many things. First thing, weight loss, like as we mentioned just now, and gut is actually 70% of immunity, and it can lead to like joint, heart, brain, mood, even stress. Okay, and that's actually a research that talked about there was a person who has depression one. So that this person with depression, right, they actually transfer a gut bacteria from someone who has no depression into someone who has depression, right? So this is extra knowledge, not related to weight loss, but I just share with you, okay? Right? If you don't want to listen this part, you can press 111, okay? Right? So they actually transfer someone who has no depression, the gut bacteria, to someone who has depression, and the magical thing happened. The depression no more already, disappeared, right? So it's like, wow, so magical, right? So that's why, right, people start to go really deep into researching, and more scientists are actually researching on it already. So that's why in the future, the trend is always talking about gut health already, right? And in fact, like our company in Korea, right? So they actually have like a gut health, the probiotic test. Test your stomach to know how is your gut system, and then they can customize probiotic supplements for you. Very powerful already. Okay, in the future, probably in Malaysia, in other countries, we will have that as well. Okay, right? So and you see brain related skin. People with a lot of like skin issue, eczema, and so on, right? Okay. Wow, got new lines already. Who writing on my lap? Who is writing there? Okay. Okay, no more already. Okay. So okay, colon, of course, constipation and all sorts stuff, but joint and kidney and even thyroid can be related one. Okay. In fact, we have friends that have thyroid issue also. No more. To gut reset also no more already. Okay. So this is diabetes. This one I don't dwell too deep into it, but I just tell you that it's related one. Okay, this one cholesterol also related. They have their pathway and so on. And even this one hypertension also can be related. This one depression here, hypertension here. A lot of research. You Google about it, you see a lot already nowadays. Okay, so and what this program is about, this is a gut reset program. So this gut reset program, we actually did a research, okay, among 700 old people, right? And the result shows that, you see, they lose weight is basically, it's like definitely will happen already one. Okay, especially with our team, our F90 coach supporting, definitely you will lose weight one. Okay, so and the most important part is that if you have cholesterol or blood sugar problem, okay, diabetes or blood pressure problem, a lot of people can show improvement one. And sometimes to fix cholesterol, glucose, and the blood pressure problem, sometimes some people live with it for the rest of. Why do you eat a little but get fat quickly? Okay, later I will answer that one also. Okay, Anastasia, right? So, some people with this issue, they live with them forever and take medication forever until they die. Okay, right? But you can see that this research actually is a with blood test report before and after 2 months difference. Okay, some even go back to totally healthy zone. Right? Isn't that amazing? So that's the gut reset program. Okay, so I just simply go through only. But you want more details, you ask the coach or you ask our coach, they will tell you more about it. Right? Can gut reset change or improve autoimmune disease? This one, very specific question. Later we answer also. Okay, so gut reset, focus on three main things. First thing, gut health is most important. Okay. Second thing is optimal nutrition. Means that you want to focus so much that you want to boost up your whole body nutrition, especially protein intake. Okay, protein intake is very important. As mentioned, it's one of the major components of the body. So in our program, we focus a lot on that. Of course, third one is actually managing your blood sugar spike. Okay, we have a few techniques like doing the sequence of food, right? What to eat first, what to eat later, right? There are steps, there are a lot of tips on blood sugar management. So you focus on three main things over here. Okay, so these are some of the functional foods that we use, right? Can help thyroid. This is a good question. Later I show you. Okay, Evelyn. So functional food. So means actually every fruits, right? There are certain function one. Okay, so we actually have recipes like this, hand-picked formula and so on. I know it's blah blah. Later you want the actually full size, the picture. Later we can share with you one. Okay, so I just want to share with you a few people that actually gone through the program before, like Kumari. Last time, the interesting part about Kumari is that she didn't do gut reset last time, okay, because last time don't have this such a thing. But last time she actually do the program, right? We actually use similar concept, but not the gut health part, right? She actually managed to lose weight, but after that she also continue to do the gut reset also. You see, lose it so well. And most importantly is that last time she's like almost 80 kg, right? But not until now, we were hovering about 60, 62 to 59 like that. We just hover there, right? So this is one of the testimonials. And this is Gerald. Gerald, I know him personally, my seafood. But interestingly, right? Because I know Gerald, he really love food, right? If you see his Instagram, every day see different food. I want to search for food ideas. I will look at his Instagram one. Okay. So, and last time we eat buffet, he can eat 30 plates of the meat one. Wow, so crazy. Okay. So, but recently after he do the gut reset, right? The wife says, wow, Gerald, nowadays, you tapao the food. Means cannot finish the food, but tapao the food. Right? Last time he will wallop everything one. Okay? He actually order a lot. He will order a lot and wallop everything. Okay? So, but nowadays, he will tapao food to eat later. Wow, means cannot finish, can tapao. So means it's an improvement. So he actually control a lot in terms of his craving issue already. It's not like eating uncontrollably, but it's like really can manage the hunger and craving level, which is very good, right? Okay, and weight loss will just happen, right? So sometimes you don't need to focus too much on the numbers, but it's like adjusting the habits that causing the weight loss, then you won't like gain weight anymore, right? Okay, so and this is Angela. Angela, right? Actually do the gut reset for face. Okay, you see her face, you see her face last time. Wow, you see last time 2022 like that. So serious. Okay. You want to see the latest one. Okay, ready? Ready? Wow, can you see the difference? Wow, I see this video. Oh my God. So you can see the complexion, the texture. Wow, really so smooth already. Okay, of course, her story here. Okay, you can read through. So, and this is a little bit scary photo. Okay, so you can see, just cover the left side photo. So this is actually our friend moms. So our friend's mom, right, actually got diabetes. So there was one day, she actually realized got a small cut here, and then this cut getting more and more serious until become a lubang already. Then they check, it's actually diabetes and so on. So this is what we call gangrene. Okay, the doctor really no choice already. They says must cut off this leg. So initially, their whole family want to go travel. They want to plan to travel. Then because of this, totally no mood to travel already. Really, no one want to travel and just try to fix this. And somehow they get to know about gut reset and so on. And then they actually start the program. And 3 months later, okay, from needing the amputation, the doctor say want to amputate the toe already. But okay already, like clean, totally like new, it's like such a blessing, really. Okay, right? To save one leg already. And now this mom also spread to their friend also, because the friend also get the same issue, the diabetes and the gangrene issue. So you can see like one person's change can really change a lot of people's life, right? So, and this is Jacqueline. Jacqueline last time, actually, Jacqueline is our coach also. But the thing is, being a coach, right, you actually know how to lose weight already, right? You're already expert one. She is from fitness industry one. But the thing is, before pregnancy and after pregnancy, totally different story. It's like whatever method that you use before pregnancy, doesn't apply after pregnancy, after birth. How come the things that we do last time never work already, right? Maybe lifestyle change, maybe stress level change, maybe the baby actually split part of the nutrition away, take half the nutrition away, our body is never the same anymore, right? But through doing that research, wow, really, she really regained her body size and so on. Because last time, really, she's no confidence. Cover up only, wear long sleeve, right? Just cover the belly, cover the arm, especially the arm part. She don't like. Okay, so but now she can be confident again, right? Isn't that amazing? Okay, this is thyroid. Just now who say thyroid? Evelyn asked about thyroid. So this friend here is called Sean, right? Is actually one of my friend also. So Sean actually is a gym guy. Wow, build muscle and do very tight check one, very big size one, that kind. But because one hyperthyroid, he slim down. Within like 1-2 months, he lose like 10 kg like that. Okay? Because thyroid issue is that depends on what thyroid, hyperthyroid or hypothyroid. Hypothyroid is like slow metabolism, become very slow, or hyperthyroid become very fast. So the heart will beat very fast, and sometimes the hand will be shaky also, will shake one. Okay, if you have hyperthyroid, Evelyn. Okay, so hyperthyroid. So your hand will be like shaking, like shivering like that one. Okay, so it's very serious. So for him, it's like that, right? So he actually lose so much weight. Then he's like very sad, right? Like wow, previously I built so many years to build the muscle up, then suddenly become slim. Okay, so he's actually very worried. But I know roughly what is the cost, because he works in accounting firm, and then sometimes like audit audit work really long hours and so on. So that's why the stress level is damn high. He's also a magician, right? So he's doing many things, doing events and so on. So that's why his stress level really very high. So even doctor also say you need to cut down the stress, boost the nutrition to counter the stress. So actually a lot of issue, like even like autoimmune issue, thyroid issue, a lot of hormone related issue, sometimes actually it's because the stress level. Okay, so but the thing is that sometimes we very hard to control the stress, right? So that's why certain nutrition can actually help one, like especially like vitamin B, omega, right? Probiotics actually can relate to your stress level one. Okay, so that's why when do gut research, we boost up the nutrition, we reset the gut system, the probiotics and the bacteria adjusted. Hey, he actually improved, and now he can build back the body already. Okay, so this is him, right? Of course, next time I will find a photo of him. Okay, so you see, even kids, right? This mom over here, Beatrice is here also, right? Okay, so sometimes our kids don't like to eat vegetable, don't like to eat fruits and so on, right? And no appetite. She says that actually improve the appetite already. Okay, so and you can see there are many other testimonial, right? Many other testimonial, people who lose weight. Okay, this one lose how many kg? I think about 10 kg already. So bloated or diarrhea issue settled. Okay, this is Mei Hong, right? Mei Hong, she says she travel, because stomach not well, right? When you travel, the most feared thing you don't want to happen is you get sick when you're traveling, correct or not? Okay, so she went to China to travel for 9 days. Last time she will go to one place, she will get diarrhea or bloated and so on, but now totally no problem. The gut totally healthy already. Okay, so in the gut reset program, the first thing that you will see, first effect that we'll see, your gut health improve already. Okay, even my wife last time got lactose intolerant, means touch the milk, she will go diarrhea one, or bloated, always bloated and so on. And sometimes she will constipated for like many days, constipated one. Okay, so but nowadays, wow, can go smoothly, she feel more happy, right? Okay, and you can see no more cravings, during menstruation, flatter tummy. Of course, different people is different. Okay, some people might still have a little bit craving or maybe like reduce a lot. Okay, some people is like totally no craving. Okay, so and like for myself, I actually feel that after I do get reset, right, when I go out and eat, I eat, I will feel that, oh wow, those food, that one so oily one, wow, this one so salty one. You know, your taste bud already like renewed already, because sometimes we are so used to eating heavy tasting food. So it's like we need heavy tasting food only can satisfy. But after you do get reset, you feel that a little bit of taste also can already, right? You don't need to add a lot of salt. You don't need to add a lot of sugar. Also, you can taste, oh, this is the natural food, natural taste of the food, right? Those are the small things that when you adjust those things, your weight loss is automatic already, right? Correct or not? Okay, so that's why you want to make weight loss automatic, right? It's changing in terms of craving levels, in terms of taste bud, in terms of your lifestyle habits and so on. We still have a lot of tips for lifestyle habits as well, especially the sequence of food. I feel that is very useful, but today we're not talking about that that one next time okay. So this is me I've been doing it. Initially when I do this I feel like wow, very reluctant. Wow, I need to do veggie and so on, like blend, need to wash, right? Okay. So these are the but after a while now I've been doing for 5 6 months already. Oh, I feel it's great. I blend one blend like this. I can share with my wife and myself, right? Two-person healthy, right? Okay, so it becomes like a daily morning practice. Right? So in the gut reset, what do you get? Of course, you get gut reset formula, weight loss book. We have a guidebook for you, okay? Right? Because sometimes after go through the whole session, cannot remember you need to refer back. Okay, you got guidebook, supplementation, also got we use the Nutrilite supplements, right? Some probiotics, protein, and so on. Right? Community support, group of coaches, and of course, lastly, if you feel that, hey, you feel that, oh, I want to help other people also, you can even turn your own fat into assets, right? Be part of our team, okay? I welcome you, okay? I'll teach you guys to actually, we got a team of experts to teach you guys how we can help even more people to really regain their health, okay? Right? So some people say, I want to do it myself, do my own method and so on. Yeah, a lot of people like to do Google, ask Google and so on. But actually, if you really want to prepare a healthy food, one meal at least 20 bucks already. Okay, you eat out sometimes 30 bucks, 40 bucks also got. Okay, but doing gut reset program, actually you divide per meal maybe like 13, 15 like that only, right? So you save a lot of money, right? So of course, nutritional guidance out there no more, don't have lah. If you do it yourself, exercise don't have, everything also don't on your own. No? But in guidance program, it's all included already. And most importantly, it's proven success method that you will weight loss is almost definite one. Okay, this one I can guarantee also. Weight loss is definitely. It's like when you adjust the lifestyle habit already, definitely lose weight, right? The hard part normally is more like the more complicated issue, the high blood pressure, cholesterol, the hormone issue, and so on. But there are people in our team, in our client base, and so on, really a lot of weight issues, right? Through resetting the gut and resetting the body, okay already, much better, right? They feel much better. Okay, so this is an example of the guidebook. Okay, and we have a community to support as well, right? So every month we got a batch of people that will do together, right? And you want to like do together also can. Okay, we got share recipe, what to eat, and so on. They give idea sometimes even like the client share idea to another client. I think it's very fun. Okay, right? So lastly, I just want to end with this quote. Wellness is an investment, not an expense. Okay, because if you kena one of any of these things, of course you need to spend a lot of money. Some people might say that, hey, I got buy a lot of insurance, so that's why I can claim, right? But who wants to get kidney failure anyway, right? Who wants to get cancer, right? Of course you can claim a lot of money, but is it really that fun to get all this disease, right? It's better to prevent, right? Okay, so that's why if we don't invest now, right, it will become an expense in the future, right? So and sometimes invest now is like savings, you put a little bit in only, right? But if next time go hospital, it's going to be go out in large amount, five digit, six digit like that. Okay, so that is just a little bit of my sharing with it. Okay, I'm going to pass back to our MC. Need to on the mic. Need to turn on the mic.
Right. Right. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay. So thanks a lot to Daniel sharing. Very insightful. So if you benefited something, please give him a 111 in the group in the chat. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this card reset program that Daniel mentioned just now, right? Actually, myself has do it before also. Like I did it right before Chinese New Year. That because Chinese New Year people always will ask you, hey, how come you become fat already? How come you become this and that? Getting older or younger. Something like that. So I actually purposely do that before Chinese New Year because I want to have the best state during Chinese New Year. So I did actually 60 days, and surprisingly, actually it changes quite many things on myself. For me, my craving changes. I used to be a person that likes to eat sweet food, like a whole bottle of chocolate. I think I can easily finish one third of it. But now, when I actually take it out and eat, I think after 4 or 5 digit, I will already stop myself. That's one thing. Second thing is, I feel that my digestion is better. Yeah, like this is example. Like last time when I eat a very full meal, I will get bloated for quite a long time, maybe up to 1 hour. But for now, even if I eat a full meal, my stomach will get bloated, but it is just for a few minutes or maybe 10 plus minutes, then it's already gone, the feeling. So actually, I find that my digestion is actually better already. So this is my personal feeling doing gut reset. So I actually encourage if you have if you think you have friends who may need this, I can actually share them. Can even try yourself. Like we're actually having uh, another round of gut reset program you can join. If you want to join in May, yeah. This one will run for about 30 days. So if you want, you can actually talk to your friends who actually bring you into this event on how or what you need what you need to do, or maybe find out more first. Yeah, okay. Find out more first from your friend who bring you into this talk. Okay. So yeah. So just now I see some question passing into the chat, and also Daniel has already answered some your questions already, some of our questions. So just want to ask if you guys have any more question, you can actually still ask. If you do have any more question you want to ask, you can actually put in the chat now. Yeah, maybe we look at it first.
Just now I saw,
Mm.
let me see.
Yeah, we try to go through the question in the chat room. And if you guys still have any question, you can still type into the chat room. Okay. Or you want
Okay.
to voice out, you want to talk also can. Since now you're on the mic, you want to on the mic also can. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
I believe Daniel will
I
try to
see
answer.
Anastasia got asked something like, why do you eat a little but get fat quickly? So actually, sometimes if your metabolism is slow, so you very easy to gain weight lah, right? So and you see some people they got yo-yo weight lah, like eat more or gain weight, eat less the day or lose weight, up down up down up down one. Okay, so if up down a lot one, right? So normally maybe your metabolism is not high enough lah, right? So probably you want to focus more on eating protein-based food, so that you can actually be more stable, because more protein, more muscle, more metabolism. Okay, right? Now, of course, some people also, if you eat a lot of sugar or carb stuff, right? So sugar and carbs will be like a sponge, right? So if you eat a lot of carbs, right, the sponge will absorb a lot of water, right? So end up you easy to gain weight lah. You understand? But the weight is not the fat lah, it's more like water weight lah. So it will go away also one. So sometimes you eat a big meal already, maybe that day really like your reward day, you're enjoying, okay so you get a lot of carbs, so it's okay one. But you expect that okay, next tomorrow morning maybe my weight will be more, but after I go toilet, go pee and so on, or maybe you come back down already. Okay, so you want to monitor lah, all right? Okay, so and then I see can gut reset improve autoimmune disease, right? So this one is a very specific question. Okay, so I cannot give a very general answer to it, but generally a lot of, okay, I cannot give very specific answer because every situation is different, but I can give a general idea is that sometimes, right, a lot of health issue, especially not because of accident, like, oh, I accidentally fall down to external damage, right? It's not like, oh, I kena a bacteria or viruses. Those are external. Most of the issue that happen from inside is actually nutrition issue lah. Okay, mostly nutrition issue or too much toxin. Okay, too much toxin, not just toxin from the food, but maybe the stress level, maybe some other things that's inside. Okay, right. So this one, probably Shanice need to ask Eva already. Okay. So Kanga is say half Tyra just now we answer already. How about a person that would trigger seizure during hungry or craving that need a gut reset? Okay, this question very specific already. So means that seizure thing also personally we answer lah. Okay, again, like I mentioned just now, a lot of issue, maybe it's just nutrition issue. Okay, so Regina asks, I usually wake up at around 6 o'clock in the morning. What is the best time for a breakfast smoothie? So actually there's no fixed time because everyone work different timing. Some people work night shift, some people work morning shift and so on, right? So there's you don't need to be like very strict on like must be this time and so on, right? But more like after you wake up, then maybe 1 or 2 hours you take your breakfast, right? So that's okay. Okay, unless you want to do intermittent fasting, then you count. Okay, so 8 hours eating, 16 hours don't eat. So 8 hours, okay, if I start at 10 a.m. I eat, then 6 p.m. is my dinner. Or maybe if I start at 8 a.m., then maybe until 4 p.m. is my dinner, something like that. Okay, this one for intermittent fasting, right? Okay, so can Gary say help people who can't take gluten? So people who can't take, this one is more like sensitive to certain things, right? So there are people who sensitive to certain type of food. So this one also need to check specific. I personally haven't deal with people who cannot take gluten before, so that's why I cannot answer you. But our team probably will be able to answer you. Okay, so this one later we probably answer it again in the chat or something. Okay, so person with diabetes, you want to ask person with diabetes can do this one just now already got so many example. Even the people with gangrene also can. So no problem. Okay, so in fact, people with diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol issue is like three of the most common thing that happens to most Malaysian and Singaporean probably. So that's why it's very common, and that is the research. Okay, just now did the research somewhere here. And here got research already. Okay, so really can one. Okay, you got cholesterol, diabetes, blood pressure is the three most common thing that Gary said can really help. Okay, can help until what level? Depends on how serious is it, and how is your lifestyle and so on, or stress level, or your